So I finally made it to the Hall of Fame. I have 10.6 million fans, and it has been extremely hard this year to try and get to that 10 million fans. As you can see, I have 13 out of 13 for Division Master collectibles. I think for getting this Gronkowski, the live events are probably going to take me the longest to get. You need 750 live events, and then the League Masters. Last year that was what took me the longest, just because I couldn't get into a league until some of my friends from school made one, and then we ended up getting those fairly quickly. Then the Seasons Masters, that's probably what's going to take me quite a while as well. But other than that, I'm kind of upset that they don't give you 250k again like they did last year. But before I jump into a quick head-to-head game to show you guys like the plays I like to run and stuff like that, this is the most important position you'll need, and 93 throw power has helped me so much in this game. In head-to-head, I had Tony Romo for a while, and he had 82 throw power. So to go from 82 to 93, Matthew Stafford is literally just flaming the ball into the wide receiver's hands, and it just seems like it's impossible for them to not catch it unless he throws a pick or something, which happens very often. He's also got really good throwing stats, and then the 89 Todd Gurley has been extremely helpful as well. I probably could have done it with a gold running back, I don't know. But then the tight end, I have this 80. He's an 83 overall. He goes to an 84 with the boost. He's 6'7", and I think that's the tallest tight end in the game. And having a tall tight end just helps so much because he can jump up and get up higher than most safeties and cornerbacks. And rarely when I throw to him will it get picked off. And then Vincent Jackson has high catching but low speed. The same with Eric Decker. They're both tall receivers with low speed but very good catching stat. And then I have this Kevin White to be a little more on the speed side. He's 6'2", and he's got 89 speed, which is pretty crazy. If you look at him compared to some of the other higher 83 overall or higher 80 overall gold wide receivers, and even some elite wide receivers, he has better stats than most of them. The only reason he's so low rated is because of his 59 awareness. And so as for defense, I just have a pretty basic gold defense. There's nothing special about it. I think the fact that head-to-head is really hard is what is gonna make your defense good regardless. I think I could have probably had a entirely silver defense and still done fairly well. But I never liked a fair catch ever. Even if it looks like I'm in the end zone, it's just not worth taking the risk of ending up on the 1 yard line, because that has happened to me a few times this year. And so right here, strong eye halfback blast is always my go-to play. I try to avoid trucking people or juking people and spin moves and stuff like that, because most of the time when I have tried it, that's when they'll fumble the ball, and it's not fun to fumble because you lose the entire amount of fans that is supposed to be lost. Right here, strong eye twins PA cross. It's countered, it looks like. You can tell when a play is countered when the linebackers are chilling on the sides over here, and then something like that happens. So that's always a good play to run as long as it's not countered. And then right here, this bottom one, strong eye PA tight end corner. This might be countered as well. Even if this play's countered, sometimes you can get the ball off to Jerome Felton, and no. Alright, it looks like I'm probably not going to score on this drive. This is another play that I like. I like to, run off to the side and try and get this to Jimmy Graham. He might get that. Oh my gosh. Well, what I like about this is that I've already gotten my 10 million fans, so I don't care what happens from here on out. I'm going to do one more drive just to kind of show you guys. Literally all the plays that I said were good to run were just trash. They all got countered, and then I got picked off in the end. So now I look like I'm dumb, but I got to 10 million fans, so I promise you these plays work for the most part. So we're going to see how this drive goes. Fumbling on the kickoff is always something I think that's only happened to me a couple times, maybe a few handful of times. And then another thing would be if the fullback doesn't pick up the block on that linebacker, don't follow him because you're just going to end up losing yards. Halfback slant is also another running play I like to use. I try to just, those are really the only running plays I like to use, is strong eye halfback blast, halfback slant, and then halfback dive weak, because the rest of them just, I don't know, most of the time I'll lose yards on them, or they're just not good running plays. So right here, a lot of times when you try and throw the ball deep, you're going to get picked off. So this is that same play action play that I used earlier. Even though the man's on him, Vincent Jackson's going to come down with the catch. And then there is this one again. Most of the time Jimmy Graham will be open when he makes that out route. Matthew step. Oh my gosh, Jimmy Graham. Alright, so we're going to use this one again. There's a lot of options on this one. I try to never throw to Todd Gurley open in the backfield. Okay. Motion-wise stick is a pretty good play when it comes to picking up short yards. So is bunch Z spot. I'll try and throw to Vincent Jackson most of the time, or Jimmy Graham if he's open out there. There he is. Vincent Jackson's going to pick up a couple yards. Fullback dive for those short yard plays. Ooh, he's going to get the first down and some. Now we're going to run motion-wise stick. This is another really good play when it comes to picking up short yards. He's going to get into the end zone. Alright. So, yeah, those are basically the only plays I like to run. Like I said, never try and juke people. Never try and stiff arm. Never try and truck people. You're most likely going to end up fumbling the ball. And get yourself a quarterback with very high throw power. I know it's fun to scramble around occasionally, but when it comes to head-to-head, you need to play strategically. It's not about having fun at all in head-to-head. You want to just get it over with as fast as you can. So hopefully some of those tips helped you guys. I know there's a lot of videos out there about, making, or like how to get the 10 million fans and stuff like that. So if you guys have any questions or whatever, I'm sure there's other videos out there, or just comment below. Don't forget to check out my NBA mobile 1 million coin giveaway, and thanks for watching.